This is Carolyn from Carolyn's Paper Therapy, and today I'm beginning to gather things to put together a new journal. I'm going to be using the Bloom Cottage collection from Shabby Art Boutique that was created exclusively for the craft room members. This is a beautiful package with lots of cottages and flowers and so many wonderful things that made me think of my gardens that I look forward to in the spring and summer. I'm in the process of thinking about that and maybe getting a new greenhouse. Mine has fallen apart, which may not be done for this season. But at any rate, I'm looking forward to my gardens, and I wanted to create a journal that used these papers, but also add in maybe some photographs of my gardens in the past, because I've had some really pretty spots in my gardens that I love to share on Facebook. So I may tuck some of them in the pockets and things in this journal also, in addition to what's provided in the kit. I'm going to call it Bloom Where You're Planted Journal. And the theme is going to be a fresh start. This year hopefully will be a fresh start for me. I lost my husband in 2021, which sounds like a long time ago, but the period of adjustment is a difficult time. And I kind of started out okay, and I got myself a beautiful poodle puppy and all that, but then I started having issues with my feet and my knee and my back, and recently I've been sick with shingles. So I feel great now, so hopefully I can remain feeling great and continue my life on kind of with a fresh start, and hopefully being pain-free so I can do all the things I want to do. So that's what this journal is going to represent, and I will use these papers, plus I'm gathering lots of other things that I'm going to show you here. I've already printed out some of the pages and all of the ephemera, and I've been cutting out, fussy cutting out the smaller intricate things on my Cricut. And I love to use my Cricut, and if you don't have one, I can tell you it's like a amazing, life-changing thing to figure out that you can do these fussy cuts on your Cricut. I had made a video how I do that and convert the files so that they can be recognized by the Cricut and printed and fussy cut, and I'll put a link to that on the information underneath this video. Okay, I've been gathering, so here's what I've been doing. I've got this stuff printed out. I have some ephemera pockets and things to cut out, but I've been doing the fussy cuts of the smaller items, intricate details on my Cricut, and it's still over there working this morning. It takes a little while to do, but it is a lot cleaner cut and more intricate than what I can do by hand, so I enjoy using it. So while that's been printing and cutting, I have started to plan out my journal, and I'm gonna have, normally I just do one signature small journal. This time I'm going to put 2 signatures, and so I print out the pages that have the two images to a page, and then a solid background on the back side. And these have all been cut out, and I think there's 10 of them. So I'm going to make 2 signatures with 5 pages each. So that gives us quite a lot of writing space and space to decorate. So these 2 will go into a larger cover. And what I like to use is a Ritz cracker box. It's the perfect weight, and I've already cut this down to the size that I need. And I'll just share that with you. When I printed out these pages, each side measured 4 7/8 by 6 7/8. So I cut this cover so that it would be 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, which gives it 3/8 larger all the way around than the inserts. We'll attach them in here to two signatures, and this will all be covered with paper and then decorated on the cover. You'll want to print out some of the background pages, maybe this pink or this, on regular paper, so that we can cut it and fix it and attach it on here, wrap it around, and then work on the inside. And I will show you that on the next video. So if you want to follow along on this, you can prepare these papers, cut out all your ephemera and pockets and things, and then gather your accessories. And I've just gathered some things here just to share with you. I just gather, and then while I'm making, I gather some more. But I usually gather up some lace, and I have lace that I have bought or cut from clothing from Goodwill or somewhere, or even my own clothing that I don't wear anymore. I have a friend that hand dyed some things. I have pink and green and blue. And then this is left over from a little kit that I just finished, so I'll use it probably. And then I want to gather ribbons. So I have these two that I selected. These I bought off of Etsy, and they're seam binding that have been hand dyed and crinkled. I went to Hobby Lobby last week and bought these pretty little flowers. I buy them when they're 30 or 40% off, so that they're not $7. But there's a dozen in here, so that gives us plenty of little flowers. Plus I have others. I love the sparkly on there. And so this will be included in and on the journal. I also love to use pearls, and I've just had the little strip of single pearls, but this is a strip with adhesive on the back that has clusters of pearls, and I thought that was so pretty. So that was also on sale. This was $2.49, so I got it for like $1.75 or something. So that wasn't too expensive for these two nice strips of pearls. I also have this ribbon that I'll probably use to tie it closed. This was inexpensive ribbon, and it's some of my favorite because it ties and unties. It doesn't get messed up. And last but not least, I have this. This is beautiful. I ordered this from Amazon. They have several different ones, and you can just cut them apart and use the clusters that are here, or use them in a strip, and you get a whole lot. Look, you get a whole lot of this. Okay, the last thing I did was Carrie Ann shared an idea on one of her recent videos on the craft room, and so I've always cut off these edges and saved them. My idea was to stamp words on there or write words on there and use them, cut them apart and use them in my journals. So I have piles and piles of these that I've never done that with. So she had made a little banner type thing, and so I folded this one. I haven't glued it yet, but this folds all up, and I usually ink everything, so this would show up more. And then this can go down the side of a page, or you can use it on a pocket. So I'll be making a few of these. Like I say, she had it in her video. I think it was just this last week, and I thought, what a great idea. So I'll be folding some of these. you can put that down and put your lace underneath it or something, and it's just beautiful. So that's what I've been doing together. I got a new printer, and I want to tell you about it. I had a HP inkjet printer that I've been using for 10 years, which was perfect. And so it finally died on me, and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. So I had to order a new printer, and I got an HP again, inkjet, because that's what I like. And this one is an 8010. And it takes some getting used to, of course, when you get a new printer, because it doesn't work the same as the one I had before. I have to kind of go through this app to print things, which I didn't have to do before, and I have to wait longer for it to print. But after saying that, it's printing beautifully, and I signed up for their ink renewal, where I use the HP genuine cartridges, which is more expensive, but I had been using the knockoffs from Amazon, and honestly they didn't last very long and they didn't print as well. So I'll be getting their ink this time. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you? I think that's it. I'm going to share with you the video on fussy cutting on your Cricut. If you have one or don't have one, you might want to watch it. It took me a while to figure it out, so I like to be able to share it, so maybe it will avoid some issues for you. But I have found it to be quicker, because while that's printing and cutting, I can be doing this, gathering stuff. I can sit and cut these out, because I don't send the things that are straight edges and all to the Cricut. I just cut those out myself. And after I get all this together, I will start putting together my signatures. And this is going to be a longer process than what I usually do, probably 4 or 5 videos. So hang in there with me, and something new may pop up that takes me less time, may pop up in between these videos. So gather your papers from your, what was it called? Bloom Cottage collection, or any collection that you want to use, and follow along, and maybe you'll get some ideas from what I have to share. So that's all I have for today. Remember, every day's a gift. Always look forward to tomorrow. Be open to fresh starts and blooming where you planned it. I think that's important in life, not to get stuck in the past, and find a way to move forward with your life, no matter what. We all go through valleys and storms, and while we're there, it's hard, but we have the choice to come out of it and learn from it and grow and bloom where we're planted. So that's all I have for today, and I'll be back before you know it. I'll see you soon.